Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to our channel, the place where we hang, where we drink coffee, tea, matcha. What else? What else, guys? Alright, guys, so this hurricane came on through, and it hit Florida real hard. So, those people that are dealing with this, if you can hear my voice, God bless. Be strong, be smart, don't do anything foolish. And be patient. Guys, Gypsy Rose, take me home. You're messed up. You know that? So Gypsy, I didn't see this video. It looks like an older video, but it can't be too old because I don't think it's old at all. It's just that, I don't know, Gypsy uses filters and she's got blonde hair one day and a baby bump the next day and then... Not the big, I don't know what's going on. I bet you guys think I had a bunch of coffee. I didn't, I had tea, but it's black tea. So yeah, I'm a little hyped on the caffeine. Guys, listen. Gypsy puts this stupid video up. And I say stupid because I think it just showed malice. It really did. She's talking about her baby, okay? And she's talking about, she does that motion. I mean, she takes on almost like different personalities all the time. Have you noticed? Like, sometimes she has an accent, sometimes she doesn't have an accent. Sometimes she talks like she's astute, and sometimes she talks like she's a moron. That's just Gypsy. Gypsy. So, she takes on this role, and she said, well, the question was asked, because my mom's not here anymore. Your mom's not. Why isn't your mom here anymore, Jip? Would we lose her in the canal? What why isn't she here? Why is that so matter? Why are we glossing over that bullshit? Now that my mom's not here anymore and I'm gonna be a mom, and of course Christy's gonna be the grandma. Are you gonna tell your kid anything about your mom? I mean, you have dehumanized your mom, and you should go to hell for that alone. The legacy that you have left for your mom is shit, and it just honestly shows how fucking weak you are. You couldn't get away from that situation without brutally having if we are to believe your story, brutally having somebody unalive your mom so that you could leave when you could have left the whole time. Your mom was obese. You had working legs. You could have even fucking beat her in the wheelchair, to be honest with you. You could have outran her in a fucking wheelchair. You chose to unalive her because of the many surgeries you say she made you have, yet you have 4 fucking scars. So you're a liar. And people don't see that and say, well, where's the many surgeries? Those are magic surgeries. Can I go to your doctor, please? Because apparently no scars. No incisions. Really? Okay. So, Christy, who didn't even get back to you when you were incarcerated, and you know that, because that lives within you. For you to say to Ryan, I totally believe Ryan, saying that you tried to get in touch with Christy for 2 weeks. She didn't bother even trying to get back in touch with you. Didn't make herself convenient for you when you needed her. Ryan had to go hunt her down, right? I believe that. And that's all of a sudden a woman that you love. That's the mom that you always wanted. And when you say things like that, it's just such shit to make your mom's life so horrible and so dirty and just nothing redeeming about her. So that you can live in this fucking make-believe world in your head. That's what you're doing. And, 2/3 of these people, they don't buy it. They see you for the sick MF that you are. And so's your daughter, if you have one. I believe wholeheartedly that the Yerker family or the Euchre family or whatever the hell they call themselves, they've caught on to this shit, because I don't hear you making any of them anybody in your family. I don't hear Grandma, Ken's mom. I don't hear Auntie, Ken's sister. I hear about Dylan. And this is the first time really I hear about Dylan. And that's fine. Dylan, I don't blame you. Stay the fuck out of it. And I hear about Mia. So those are the godparents. Where were these people your life? Where were they? I mean, the only relationship I think you tried to have with your dad was a sexual one. Whoops. Did I say that? I mean, because you sent him explicit photos, you know? You sent him explicit photos, right? Allegedly. But you did, right? So much so that Aaliyah got blamed for that, right? Because your mom would never let Christy think that you sent those photos. And then you give your dad all this horse shit. I loved my mama. You didn't love your mom. There is nothing. You know, if you loved your mom, you'd have honored her. Even though you had her unalived, you still would have honored her. You still would have said something to the effect of, man, I know she did the best she could. I know she, and it hurt me so much. And she must have been so messed up and so confused and so scared. I mean, she was doing it all on her own and everything. But I think she meant well. And, you know, there's none of that. There is none of, I'm going to honor my mom because even though, none of that. None of that. Yet somehow you find grace for Christy, who was never there, and grace for your dad, who wasn't there. He wasn't there. He'll tell you himself, and you know he wasn't there. And you honestly believe that they loved you more than your mom? I don't believe that you believe that at all. Guys, watch this video. I'll come back afterwards. We'll talk for a few minutes more, but yeah.
The question, you know, because my mother is not here, who's going to be grandmother? And I'm like, Christy.
Psst. Where the hell's she been? Where the hell's she been most of your life? Because she was an adult, she could have really made an effort to find you. She could have encouraged your dad, but she didn't. So, where's she been? When you were incarcerated and you were looking for her, she never got back to you. Where's she been? See, I think you're full of shit, Gypsy Rose. I think you're acting, and your acting sucks.
Like, Christy's gonna be the grandmother,
Obviously.
you know? Obviously, like, you know, Christy's the mother that I wish I always would have had. So, I mean, of course, our baby is gonna have Christy. That's a no-brainer.
I would.
You know why it's a no-brainer? Because you have no desire to really be a mom. Christy's gonna do all the work, right? So you're gonna suck up to her so that she does all that. Where's Ken? What about his mom? What about you being a mom?
And then my sister has great style, and my sister is going to be the godmother. So godparents are really big in southern Louisiana. Everybody has godparents down here. We call them nannies are the godmothers, and parents are the godfathers. That's what we call them. And my brother Dylan is going to be the godfather, and my sister is going to be the godmother.
Now, didn't you want to tell us that none of this shit is our business? Why is any of this shit our business? Did anybody ask? Why did you leave yourself open to be asked such a question? Why are you on social media? Why are you answering questions, accepting gifts? Gypsy Rose, why? Because you're full of shit.
And when I tell you, she's already thinking about baby shower, planning baby showers, all this. She's already shopping.
That's okay, because you don't like to spend any of your money, so that works out great for you. All of this has something to do with getting you something for nothing. The whole world exists just for Gypsy Rose. Can't we see it? Can't we, though? Gypsy Rose Blanchard, when your karma comes for you, I hope we're all there to watch it. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. What do you think of that? I mean, what do you think? This woman, Dee Dee, she wasn't a great mom, but I don't believe for a second she was physical. There's absolutely, Gypsy did not have any of those surgeries. Yes, they ran a con. But it was only out in public that they ran this con, because inside the house, Gypsy definitely got out of that wheelchair plenty of times. 100 million times she got out of that wheelchair. That's why they had that deflective shit on the windshield, on the windows of the house. That's why you couldn't see inside the house, so that Gypsy could walk around and run and do. You guys think that Gypsy's just become a bully now? You don't think that she was a bully back then and didn't bully her mom? Wake up and smell my coffee. Wake up. You think this woman got her confidence in jail? This woman got her confidence from Dee Dee. Yeah, Dee Dee created a monster, and that's what happened. This is Frankenstein, okay? I'm serious. We need to put lug nuts on the side of her neck. This is Frankenstein. Dee Dee created a monster, and this is what we got. Guys, be better today than you were yesterday, not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. And guys, please, prayers and good vibes, anything you feel for the victims of these hurricanes. All right, guys, take care. Thanks.
That's a no-brainer.